Hello, 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 friends, and welcome to a pick a card reading. I am Tiara, aka T, and I love to live a life that is bubbly. I am a psychic channel and luxury living expert, and I am the true believer that we are the creators of our reality and the creators of our universe. And I love helping you connect with your highest self so you can get the messages you need so you can take the actions to live your best life, or a bubbly life as I like to call it. So today we have a pick a card reading. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So I'm going to give you some time. All you have to do is pick which pile you want to go to and then go to that one and listen to the message that comes through for you. Remember, this is a general reading, so some things will resonate and some things might not, and that's okay. This is meant for anybody and everybody that's able to watch this video, right? So some things will stick with some people more than others, and that is totally all right. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit so you can pick which card best resonates with you. All right, if you need a little bit more time, feel free to pause the video and give it a looky-loo. And with that, I'm going to move on to the first set. Alrighty, pile number 1. This is your message. We have Transmute, Sage, and Ascension. All right, I love to see it. Let's see. So first things first, let's go over this Transmute card. Look at that, how beautiful. I love this energy, the energy of transmutation, the energy of taking something and turning it into something else. So when I see this card, I'm thinking about like our emotions. What are we feeling, and how can we make it into something new, something different, something that we desire? Whether it is taking anger and turning it into a song. Like I think musicians do this and artists do it so well, of taking whatever it is that they're feeling and creating out of it. So this is your invitation to say, what can I create? What am I feeling? What am I doing? And how can I like lift myself up from this and do something with it, right? Take this strong, amazing, wonderful power within me and create from there. We also have the Sage, which to me, like I see it from two different angles. I see the Sage as like from like a person, the person with a divine knowing, right? The person that we go to that has all of this information that we seek to use so that we can create the life that we've always wanted. So remembering that we in ourselves have that sage power, right? We in ourselves have this power, this knowing, this intuition. And sometimes, yes, we do need some guides and some help from outside of ourselves to really put us on the right path, help us to see the opportunity ahead of us, and all of that. But don't forget that we too all have a divine knowing. We all, I believe, have psychic abilities, and whether or not we're ready to tap into those, that's a choice. But knowing that we have a divine knowing within us, and so recognizing that, seeing that. And also I see the Sage as another message of like actual sage. Like taking the time to clear out old stories, clear out old beliefs and programs and systems that are not serving us in moving forward in this journey and where we're going. What can we let go of, because we know we are the Sage. We know that it's not true. It is not our story. It is not a truth. It is a falsity, right? Like we can let that go. We know within us, we know our divine power, and we know we can transmute and create from there. And so when we realize our power, we realize our knowing, we realize our ability to create, this is this time for ascension, right? We have these beautiful wings. We're able to fly. We're able to really truly tap into the next level of knowing, right? Like the ascension. I see this across the collective, where people are really seeing and knowing and witnessing the magic all around. And so this is your time. This is your time and your invitation to ascend, friend. This is your time and your invitation to level up create, and know thy power. That feels so good. So let me know, does that feel good for you? I'm super excited for you. Pile number 1. Oh my gosh. If you like this message, or even if you don't like this message, but you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, friends. On to the next one. Alrighty, pile number 2, what it do? Okay, so we have trust, power, and the outlaw. Woo! All right, let's get into it. So first things first, we have trust. Trusting our intuition, trusting ourselves, trusting in our divine power. I'm loving it. I love it when the story all comes together, right? We understanding, and this is kind of a message that happened in pile number 1 as well, with this divine knowing, this divine power that we all have within us, this understanding that I really want to make sure that people know and people believe in, is the fact that there is no hierarchy, right? There is divine power and knowing, and just pure, amazing, wonderful gifts within all of us. And while they might not all look the same, that is okay. We get to choose how we use our power, how we step into this life. We get to choose what we do with our life and how we live it, right? And one of the biggest things that I find when I look at people and the way they're living and living the life that they've always wanted is this one, belief in self, this belief in our own innate power, this confidence that comes with the knowing that we are powerful, this trust in ourselves. We trust ourselves, we trust the universe, and we trust the opportunities ahead of us. We have this unshakable belief that anything and everything is going to be all right, regardless of the lessons that are going to be brought upon us by taking these steps, right? So here's an invitation to trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and trust your power. And then finally, we have this outlaw card, and I'm loving it. Like I said, I love to see it. The outlaw card, this invitation to step outside of the box, step outside of what we've always done, stepping outside of the expectations of other people that that they have for us, right? We don't have to live up to anybody's expectations but our own. Honestly, we can do whatever it is that we want to do. If we're like, you know what, my life looks like being out in the desert and foraging for myself and living in a tent or whatever. If that's your dream and that's what lights you up, do it. Who cares if people are like, what, that's crazy? You know what, that's their vision and that's their problem, and that, well, not problem, but that is their program. That's the word I'm looking for. That's their program, and that's fine. And the beauty of this world and the beauty of humanity is that we want different things, we have different gifts, we have different abilities, and it all contributes to the growth of our society. It all contributes to our own, our all-encompassing collective ascension, right? So be the outlaw. Find the things that really speak to you and step into it. Trust yourself and know your power. All right, pal number 2. This message was for you. I hope it felt good for you. I hope it lifted you up and it resonated for you. And if so, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you, friends. Love you so, so much. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 3. Okay, this message is for you. I'm loving it. The revolutionary, release, and reflect. We've got all these R's, right? I'm over here I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. So first off, let's look at this revolutionary card, this card of leadership, this card of lighting a way, paving a pathway, really stepping in and starting something new. I see this some of you might be the first in your family to break generational curses, the first in your family to really go on a spiritual journey, dive into what some might call the occult, or the tarot and magic and law of attraction and all the other laws of the universe. Like maybe you're doing something that has never been done before in your family, and this is an invitation to keep going. Do the things. It's okay. And even if you aren't like paving a new way for your family, maybe it's for your community, maybe it's something completely different, maybe you are creating, like, have this mindset that is different from that of those around you, and it's like maybe you're a little fearful about how to speak up about it, how to take charge and do something about it. But this is your invitation to do it, step into it, and really like be all that you can be. Do the things and fight for what you believe in. And with that, we're moving on to this release card, right? So releasing all of the doubts, the fears, the low vibrations, the negativity around going for that revolutionary aspect of your life, right? Releasing all of these stories that say you can't, that say that it isn't possible, that say that your voice doesn't have any weight, because you know what? It does. You do. You are powerful, boo-boo, and it is amazing, and it is glorious, and it is wonderful. So releasing these false stories, releasing these programs that don't serve our path towards where we want to go, releasing all the things that are within us. And so in order to release, we have to reflect, right? We have to look within. Can you see that? We have to look within, see those eyes. Oh, yes. And the swans flying, and like really, like when we reflect, when we take time, when we go inward, we have this opportunity to really see what triggers us, feel what triggers us, see the stories for what they are, see them for the falsehoods that they are, so that we can release them. See the truth, so we can speak the truth, so we can stand up and step in to the things that matter most to us. Oh, that feels good. Pile number 3, you are made for big things. I feel it. So with that, pile number 3, I hope this resonates. I hope it feels good. If you do like it, please give this video a big thumbs up. And of course, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it and love you and thank you. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one.